Well, we've just finished our quasi-lunch here at Maximillian's, and so I'm going to tell you about this little cheese plate that we had. There were, I think, 5 different types of cheeses. We had a brie. This was something in French that we didn't get.
It was French.
This was
Roquefort.
Roquefort.
Ugh.
There was a Gouda, which was here also. And this is some type of a heavy cream cheese, which has a really interesting finish. We had some fig jam, Spanish almonds, and then a little bit of fruit. And they're very distinct, and these weren't cheeses that you could just eat like cubed cheddar. These were types of cheeses that required a lot of tasting and smelling.
Small taste.
Yes, very small taste, because some of them were very rich and some of them were actually very mild. So
tell us about them.
This cheese was surprisingly mild initially. It had a really interesting, pretty robust finish. The brie was very mild, as you can imagine brie was. This very strange French cheese was actually pretty, the name of which I did not catch. It was actually pretty good. It was pretty mild, but it had kind of a pretty flavorful.
And I thought it had that weird chocolate aftertaste, but Rebecca didn't think so.
I didn't get that.
Okay. Okay.
I personally didn't get that.
Now on to the Roquefort.
This Roquefort will blow your head off if you let it. You can only take it in very, very small. It was very, very pungent, very strong. It was actually quite good, but definitely something that needed to be taken in small doses. It was very pungent, very distinct. And then the Gouda was very Gouda. It actually had a quite...
We'll remove that in post-production.
No, you will, because it was funny. The Gouda was actually very sharp, not like the Gouda that you just buy at Deerbergs or whatever. It was very sharp and a little bit more dry, like very sharp cheddar. So it was very good, and the fig jelly was actually quite tasty, I thought.
It was. And what about your wine?
My wine is actually quite good. It is a Pinot Noir. It's a French Pinot Noir, it's not local. But I was very pleased with it, and it was light but very complex, as a good Pinot should be.